day one at Eurobike. I was brought over here as a guest of Zwift, not with any agenda or anything like that, but just to come over to meet and greet with the trainer manufacturers because there's so many new models coming out. A lot of them already know me anyway, so it was good to have some FaceTime with those guys. I had no agenda. I was given a ticket to walk through the front door and then off I went. So today's video is about that. Eurobike is the biggest trade show there is. It's not just European brands, it's global. There's American brands, even some Australian brands that are there. It is the show to be at. If you're not here, there's Interbike and there's a few other regional trade shows, but Eurobike's where it's at. It's the meet and greet place. You'll see in the video today how many meetings there are happening, how many temporary meeting rooms have been set up. It's the place to be. 1,300 exhibitors. There's nothing like this anywhere else in the world. 1,300 exhibitors. The place is just huge. There's aircraft, well, they're actually Zeppelin hangars, I believe, where there's about 5 or 6 massive Zeppelin hangars, all with hundreds of exhibitors each. On day one, I walked through with the camera just to show what it was all about. I had a map in my back pocket, but I didn't use it. I just sort of walked randomly, and that was a lot of fun. Now here's a look at day one. As I said, I didn't have any plans at all. It was just to walk around, and of course I'd be stumbling across trainer manufacturers. They were all there. Enjoy. Day one, just getting through the gates now. It's massive. So these guys have gone big, very big. Speaking of not big, so I've just had my first ride on the new Flux. Not bad. I'm going to have to get a lot more kilometers on the thing to see what it's really like, but the ride was good. It was very quiet. I'm going to have to get one in a silent room to see what it's really about. So I guess I've got a name for myself. When the guy from the warranty department comes up and wants to shake my hand because he knew me and knew me well. Yeah, I've had a few emails back and forth with these guys from tax, but to their credit, they've responded really well to all of them. So it's great to meet them in person, and I'll keep keeping them honest in the future with the Flux as well. Training tyres for Q Boulevard, perfect.
Now you have to win, yes, very good. Yes, I think it is, your last one, very good.
Cheers, thank you. Indoor training just took another step up. Have a look at this. Behind me, the Aussie Hump Day ride has just gone past a massive peloton. We're here, it's 11:34 in the morning. We're at the tax stand here at Eurobike, and the Aussie Hump Day ride has just gone past, massive peloton, and I'm watching this on the iPad version. Phenomenal to see, and shout out to everyone back home. Good to see you.
Silence is golden. Takes me back to myself. And the shadows are unfolding when you read me like a book from my shelf. And outside a war is raging. It's the deafening end of time. The dark is shaking.
FSA full group set, electronic, 11 speed. Interesting, we'll see how it goes. Very hard market to break into though. SRAM, Shimano and Kempe have it covered. FSA, we'll see.
My heart is yours. Is yours. Is yours. Drawing back the line of your body. Drawing back the word from your lips. And all they
Not UCI legals, those bikes are well under 6.7.
and all they'll ever hear.
So the winners so far for me, in the indoor training, Tax have it covered. I haven't found the others yet, but Tax have it covered for their size of their booth, it's massive. SRAM for everything because they cover so many components, their booth is massive. BH Bikes behind me here is looking pretty schmick as well. A lot of mountain bikes though. That's not a bad thing. But Quark had a tiny little booth. SRM has their own booth, as you'd expect. But Quark's booth was tiny. It was a little tiny picture in the wall. That's it. Now I love my Quarks. So it's disappointing to see them not getting a lot more area, I guess, or a lot more space. But I'm thinking, since they're owned by SRAM now, they're probably just going to integrate it into the group set soon anyway. Just a theory. And there's definitely no lack of Tax Neos being used as display stands. So I'm guessing they're a lot cheaper over here than they are back home.
Down in the dark is shaking.
So every corner, there's not just another stand, there's another whole shed to go through. So I'm just winding my way through them all. This is interesting. I have no idea what that trainer was meant to do, but if you wanted to hate life, ride that trainer. It was terrible. What the hell was that? I think it's got a motor. Tips from fellow Aussies.
Tips from fellow Aussies to survive in Germany. The Google Translate app.
Yep.
Download the language dictionary.
Yep.
Get you by. You'll speak like a German Yoda, but you'll do.
Brilliant. All right, got to find Wi-Fi. I've got to get that, and I might be able to order a nice coffee. We'll soon find out.
And the darkness is shaking. My heart is yours. Is yours. Is yours. Is yours. Is yours.
And this ambient noise, we can't hear a lot, but it's not really whiny. Not a lot of what's being put out on it though, but it seems pretty quiet. Seems to be a bit of room here as well, so chain stays shouldn't be an issue. A lot of clearance. So that's actually a steel cast shell, so no plastic.
Steel. This side's plastic.
That's very American.
It is. Well, we manufacture everything in Madison, Wisconsin, right? And assemble it, so.
I had a quick look at the hammer and the magneto, mag something or other, and shared a few stories about my old power tap days. Had a power tap back in 2006 or 2007, the wired version with a little yellow head unit, you probably know. Things have come a long way. Their hubs and everything are both dual and Bluetooth now. Very, very handy. But for now, next hole and more coffee.
When I look back, there's nothing I see, there's nothing I want, just to move on, quietly.
Now for presentation, these guys take 10 out of 10. Have a look at this stand. It's almost a Pet Shop Boy style.
Just to move on quietly.
So for a GPS company, Garmin are tucked away, hidden behind, and just beside them is stages. Yep, definitely, that stand's about half as big as what it needs to be. That's an in-joke too.
When I look back, there's nothing I see, there's nothing I want, just to move on. Just to move on quietly. But there's something that holds me back. I don't quite understand what. But from what I see, there's nothing left.
As you do, you bring a chainsaw.
When I look back, there's nothing I see, there's nothing I want, just to move on. Just to move on quietly. But there's something that holds me back. I don't quite understand what.
How long do you have to stand in there every day?
I don't have to stay the whole day. I have a break if I want to. It's not that bad.
And you have dry feet?
I do, yeah. Would you like to try it?
No, I'm good, thank you. So what this does is it allows you to change your cleats.
Yep, and the same exactly positions.
Right, so it's like a puzzle, as you said, like a puzzle. So you change your cleats. So one part, you replace that, then you replace that. They end up in the exact same position.
Correct.
That's not a bad solution.
Yeah.
So if you see my other video on how to change your cleats in the same position, I use a texter to solve that problem. Hey, but that's a pretty cool solution they've come up with. Not for me, maybe for somebody else who doesn't own a texter.
There's nothing I see, there's nothing I want, just to move on, just to move on quietly. But there's something that holds me back. I don't quite understand what. But from what I see, there's nothing left.
I just told her that she needed a fan and she'll be riding till Sunday. And I said, I'll go over and do some case for her, and she offered to give me her shirt. I better not take her up on that offer, but I might get some case done. If anyone's seen Richie Port's head, let me know. We'll put it back on.
There's nothing left.
Hock looking like an Apple store more than a helmet store. Looks alright though. Oh, now we're talking. Front wheels. Watch this. I just had a chat to the guy from Head about my Stinger 90 front wheel. I've got a pretty old school Stinger 90 front wheel and my tri-spoke. He showed me the new tri-spokes that are a lot wider, and he thinks I should trade it in and get an upgrade. Not quite sure it'll fit in the hand luggage, but they were nice. So some ad hoc IT support here for the guys at Ceramic Speed. We'll see if it's worked, and then I might trade them for some bearings. How's my IT skills?
Yeah, he's a genius.
We're on. Good stuff. All right, I'll just take... So I took one turn too early before, but we're finally here. These guys. I found the Wahoo booth. I'm here with Chip, the CEO and founder of Wahoo. Today's the day for the new Kicker.
It is.
And let's run through what's different. Everyone knows I'm a fan of the original Kicker. What's going to be in my man cave very soon?
So we are pretty happy with the original Kicker. So what we did is we went after all the little things that were nagging us over the years. We moved the power cord to a more convenient spot. It sits right off the back. It also has a little dongle on it, so if you kick the cord, it'll pop out. It doesn't break anything. We added LEDs so you can tell if you're connected to a phone or to Zwift or whatever. The LEDs give you lots of information. We fixed the carry handle. We had a carry handle. It really stunk before, so now it's balanced. You can lift it up and walk around with it a lot easier if you want to move it around. And then the insides, we came up with a whole lot better way to get both responsiveness and power. So we get accuracy of the power to plus or minus 2%. Really, it's a lot better than that. That's on the extremes. So extremely happy with how the power goes, and it's a lot more responsive. So you change the urge setting from 100 to 500 watts, it hits you immediately. Sound has been a big problem with the old one. Not so much the decibel level as its whine, and we got rid of it. So we've made lots of tweaks to we put baffles in, and we changed the tooth profile, and we've got it down to like right around 60 decibels from 70, which is huge.
Okay, yeah, because it's a logarithmic, isn't it? So yeah, that's not just
yeah. So I think we're now, there's quieter trainers out there, but as far as a wheel off, it's really nice. And that's really it.
That's it, all right.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to getting on one.
Yeah.
So I've just had my photo taken with Chippo, but one up from that, there's a new smart trainer just behind me. So this is the Elite Drivo or Drivo. Well, I don't know what the name is. Let's go have a chat to them about it.